Welcome back. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Historic inflation is pushing prices up, and the COVID threat has prevented a full return to normal life. It may not seem like the ideal time for a raise, but some industries may have to pay up to keep employees from leaving.
Economists say now is the time to negotiate. CBS 8's Regina Urita has the story.
Single dad, I have 2 kids, so yeah, it's definitely a struggle.
Javier Martinez, a construction worker in San Diego, never misses a day of work. He knows that every project he is hired for means another paycheck to bring home to help his family.
Trying to be a single parent, trying to provide for my kids and trying to work.
But his hard work is paying off. As business is booming, clients from all over the county are calling for new construction projects. But with busier schedules, employers like Martinez's are hoping to retain workers with a pay bump.
No, everything else is going up.
Employers have even had to get creative, luring their employees with same-day pay.
Really simply, what we do is, now that the technology is available, as people work, hourly or salaried, they can open up an app and see how much money they've earned. They don't have to wait for payday anymore. It's like payday doesn't exist anymore. It's when you need your money. You can just press a button and you can take money out.
According to ADP Research Institute's most recent report, wages and benefits increased by 4% in 2021. That's the highest it's been in 20 years. ADP reports that wages for construction workers who held their jobs rose 6.1% in December, with hospitality seeing an increase of 6.7%. But construction and those working in the hospitality industry are not the only ones getting a raise. From trade and transportation to caretakers like Justin Levins, who works for Behavior Frontiers and recruits behavioral technicians that work with kids that are diagnosed with autism.
Back when the pandemic kind of first started, we implemented bonuses to be able to help out for our hourly employees. So all of our field staff who work out in the field. So we implemented bonuses that's in addition to their hourly rate. We've also come up with like training and sign-on bonuses. So we have a pretty extensive training.
To even retail, Target announced it could pay starting wages as high as $24 an hour this year, adding that it will be doing an even more localized approach to wages, but declined to name the areas that will be getting the highest starting wage. However, experts say that while employees see a pay increase, the recent rise in wages may drive up costs for businesses.
That if you give the workers a raise, that's in the 7, 8, 9% level, at the same level of all the other prices are rising, then you're probably going to net about even, because that's where wages are going to go where prices go nationally and regionally.
Which is why experts advise being cautious with spending and recommend looking into services to ease financial stress. For the time being, though, it appears workers hold the upper hand in job negotiations. For CBS 8, I'm Regina Urita.